Hey, Tottenham fans, welcome to another video here on the channel, where the passion for Spurs never stops. And in today's video, we're going to talk about a possible signing that could shake up the English market and mark the beginning of a new era under Thomas Frank. Tottenham are keeping an eye on Eberechi, Crystal Palace's star player, and a name also coveted by Manchester United. But what makes the club believe it can win this battle? And why is this move seen as a real message from the board to the market? We'll explain everything now. The news is hot and comes straight from behind the scenes of English football. Tottenham is laying the groundwork for its first major move in the market since the arrival of Thomas Frank. The target, Eberechi, a 26-year-old attacking midfielder, star of Crystal Palace and one of the most skillful players in the Premier League today. The athlete attracted even more attention by finishing last season with 7 goals in his last 7 games, being the hero in the FA Cup final against Manchester City. Manchester United are also in the running, looking to strengthen their creative line with Ez. However, sources close to the club say Tottenham are confident they can convince the player to join Thomas Frank's project. The release clause, £68 million, a high price, but one that demonstrates the Spurs' ambition in this new cycle that is beginning. The possible arrival of Ez at Tottenham has already begun to stir the sports press, and behind the scenes in the Premier League, media outlets such as The Guardian and the Daily Mail highlight Spurs' interest as a clear statement of intent from Thomas Frank's new management. Among commentators and journalists, the idea is viewed with enthusiasm. Ez is a player who combines youth, technique, and offensive vision. On social media, Tottenham fans are divided between optimism and caution. Many see Ez as the ideal profile to renew the team's creativity, while others call for attention to the strong competition from Manchester United. In any case, the name has already gained traction among fans and could be the first big signing of the new era. If Ez's signing goes through, Tottenham would not only bring in a top-level technical reinforcement, but also send a clear message to the market. The club is willing to compete on equal terms with the giants of the Premier League. The arrival of the attacking midfielder could directly influence Thomas Frank's tactical structure, opening up space for more daring and dynamic formations in the offensive sector. In addition, the possible departure of Son Heung-min in the European summer makes it even more urgent to replace him in the squad. It is worth remembering that Tottenham has already secured Matheus Tel on a permanent basis, and it's close to signing Japanese defender Kota Takai. In other words, the movement is intense, and Ez may be the missing piece to flesh out this promising project. Eberechi is not just a rising star. He is currently one of the most influential players in the Premier League, discovered by Queen's Park Rangers. Has found the ideal environment to develop and shine at Crystal Palace. Last season, he reached his peak. He scored 7 goals in his last 7 games, and was decisive in the FA Cup final against Manchester City. At 26, he is enjoying the best moment of his career and already wears the English national team jersey. His ability to break lines, dribble at speed, and think intelligently about the game makes him an extremely valuable asset in any attacking system. For Thomas Frank, who likes compact but creative teams in the final third, Ez would be the ideal name to lead the new Spurs machine if he comes. He will arrive to be a starter and technical reference right away, with the potential to quickly become an idol. *** From the club's point of view, this potential signing is undoubtedly a bold and necessary step. Tottenham have had their ups and downs over the seasons and now need to show, both on and off the pitch, that they want to compete at the highest level. Ez represents exactly that: youth, talent, personality, and ambition. It will not be a simple negotiation. After all, Manchester United is in the running. The Spurs board seems more determined than in other markets. Thomas Frank may be the key to convincing Ez that this is the right project for his growth. If the Spurs manage to close this deal, it will be a clear sign that the club is thinking big and willing to regain its lost prominence. So, fans, is Eberechi as really the first big name of the Thomas Frank era? If this deal goes through, we could be looking at one of the most impactful moves in the transfer market. Tottenham needs reinforcements with personality, and Ez has everything it takes to wear that shirt with authority. If you enjoyed this analysis, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other Spurs fans. Stay tuned, because there are more bombshells coming from the transfer market, and you'll find out everything here.